What's up, guys? I'm Kris with Avahi Design, and welcome back to the Avahi channel. Today, I'm going to be talking about the differences between WordPress.com and WordPress.org. Let's go ahead and hop in. We're going to talk about WordPress.org first because that is mostly what I use. WordPress.org is going to be what most developers are talking about. And the big thing with WordPress.org is it is self-hosted. So you have to find a hosting company and server space to host your website. WordPress.org was around first, and it's a completely open source project. What that means is it's released under a specific copyright license that allows anybody to use it, modify it, distribute it, whatever you want to do with it. So WordPress.org is completely free to use. The only thing that you really have to pay for is like a domain and hosting. You're able to install a bunch of free plugins from the WordPress repository. One big thing is you don't have to pay any extra to use the plugin WooCommerce, which is the e-commerce plugin that most people on WordPress will use. With WordPress.org, you also have full access to the source files, so you're able to build whatever you want and however you want. You can create your own theme, you can create your own plugin, you don't have to follow WordPress's standards. On the other hand, WordPress.com is what most consumers are talking about. WordPress.com is like a derivative of WordPress.org, and it was created by a company called Automatic. Automatic were the original creators of WordPress, and they wanted to release a version that would make them money. So they created this platform that is based solely off like drag and drop, kind of like Squarespace, and you're able to build a blog using WordPress.com, and it's easier for a lot of consumers. WordPress.com does have a free plan, but it is very limited. Everything on WordPress.com is also hosted by WordPress. So this does give you a few advantages, like if you get better hosting usually, but you are going to pay for it. If you want to sell any products or customize your store or customize your website, then you do have to have a paid plan. There's just not a ton of options available in that free plan. You also won't have access to any of the source code, but WordPress.com does offer support. I've heard the differences between the two being described as like buying a house versus renting an apartment. WordPress.com would be more like renting it because everything is provided. So they provide the house, they provide any maintenance. If you have an issue, you can call the maintenance guys and they'll go ahead and fix it. But all of those services are built into the higher price that you're paying. WordPress.org, on the other hand, is cheaper up front. However, if something happens and your site goes down, you're going to have to pay a developer to go and look at it, and it does end up costing you a little bit more. Those are the main differences between the two WordPresses. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week.